Welcome back to Brohanus Yums. This is the demo for Dream Spectra. And this was... there we go. This is a visual novel. This was recommended by someone on Blue Sky. So let's dig into it. It's this dream again. I know it isn't real, but I feel like I lost control of my body. Oh, I'll try to do the voices for this. I lean against the doorway and try to catch my breath for a second. An unnatural, palpitating feeling in my chest. Closing my eyes, I try to center myself just a little bit. Oh, that's a lot of eyes. I hate these things. I turn around to try to get away, but they're everywhere. Every room I turn to just has more and more. They twitch and I can see their pupils focusing down to pinpoints. Not gonna drop an F-bomb yet. Running, I can still feel them watching my back. I see a glow emitting down the hallway and sprint for it. It opens to the ocean, and a large gem faces reflecting unnaturally onto the surroundings. It has a mesmerizing quality, like watching the caustic reflections dancing around a swimming pool. My vision starts to blur in the corners, and I realize everything has started to sway. Yep, that was a dream. My hand grips my phone and I slam it down on the alarm button. Everything is spinning. I'm too warm, my head hurts, and everything is blurry. I focus and remember that I'm in my bed, and everything is fine. The pounding in my head starts to calm down, and I swallow the lump in my throat. Sitting up, I throw off my covers and try to cool down. Why? Reaching over, I check my phone. Sam says, "You still good for later?" "Yeah, of course. I'm looking forward to seeing you." A sense of unreality descends on me. My date! I've got an hour to get ready and catch the bus, and I'm drenched in sweat and my head aches. Ah, been there. Standing up, I start wildly looking around for my clothes. I step towards... Ah! Yep, slam my toe into the corner of my nightstand. Start hobbling on one foot over to the bathroom. A hug. We've had such eloquent dialogue so far, I know. Having showered and thrown on my clothes, I start to feel like I'm missing something. Phone, earphones, bag... necklace! I found it at a charity shop and thought it would be perfect for her. She normally wears a chain, and I figured she'd like the blue gemstone. It should be tucked away in my bedside table. Now, though, it wasn't there. Is it in my tote? No. My wardrobe? No. My desk? No. Desperately, I check the time on my phone. I've got 5 minutes to run to the bus. As I shove it back in my pocket despairingly, I feel something click against the metal. I lift up my hand and... what? The necklace was there in my pocket. I was certain it had been on my nightstand. I was certain I hadn't been wearing these trousers when I bought it either. No time to think about it. I put it back in my pocket, sprinting out of the bedroom. First date, let's go. I scan across the shopping center looking for Sam. I can't spot her anywhere. She hasn't texted me since earlier. Maybe I missed her? Probably sitting somewhere obvious, laughing at me while I traipse around. That, or she isn't showing up. Sorry, nearly there. The classic typo. Had to run back for my wallet. Ah, yeah, Sam. So Sam's also a disaster. It's fine. No problem, by the bookshop. I try to sigh, but there's something filling my lungs where the air should be. Scoop my chair and readjust. I always get like this before I see her. The sudden urge to leave hits me, but I try to calm it by sitting down. If I can just distract myself by scrolling through my phone, maybe it'll be fine. I feel a little weird being in public like this, and I'm realizing how much of a hermit I've become. It definitely feels like people are staring, but I'm sure it's the normal amount of time to look at another person? I hope so? I mindlessly open my messages, rereading Sam's texts. Hey, sorry for taking so long. Hi, Sam. Looks a little disheveled, a light blush coloring her complexion. I get the sudden urge to tuck a stray hair behind her ear, but I shake my head as I banish the thought. No problem, it's really nice to see you. She leans forward and wraps me in an enthusiastic hug, her thick flannel enveloping me in warmth. Yes, Lisbicious flannel. I was starting to get a little worried you wouldn't show up. Aw, man, I'm really sorry. It's fine! Don't worry, I was nearly late too. I had to run for the bus. It was a whole thing. She releases me from the hug and steps back, retucking a stray piece of shirt back into her trousers. Well, what do you want to do first? I was thinking about checking out the new comic book place. That sounds good. I want to check out the bookstore as well. Should we go there first because it's right here? Of course! Oh man, they got the volume I need! Yay! She holds up a thick orange volume of a series I haven't heard of before, with some kind of bird doodle on the cover. Have I told you about this series before? I can't remember. Ah, I don't think so? Is it the horror series you were telling me about? No, it's a coming-of-age thing. It's actually crazy depressing. It's really good though, it captures the main character's isolation as he grows up. People tend to get caught up on the art style, but I think it's an interesting choice. It separates his family from everything else. She flips through a couple pages as if to show me something, but catches herself and looks back up at me. I won't rant at you forever anyway, it's just one of my favorites at the moment. I actually love whenever she tells me about the things she's obsessed with. Seeing her get so passionate about something is nice. Also, it means I don't have to think about what to say for a few minutes. I don't mind, it does sound interesting. I think about picking up a copy, but I'm a little skint at the minute. Never mind. What did you want to pop in here for? Oh, I was gonna look for some new paperback editions of this weird fiction collection I saw online. Weird fiction? Oh, it's, I go still as I try to turn my thoughts into some kind of adequate description. It's typically a blend of horror, science fiction, and supernatural stuff. I don't know how to explain. I grasp for an example. Like Lovecraft. Oh, yeah, that's cool. I move towards the science fiction section of the store and scan across for the purple spines. Sam shuffles past a kid to look at the horror section, a rare look of focus on her face. Bright orange lettering on black catches my eye, and I recognize it as a fantasy series I read a couple years back. I pick it up and reminisce as I remember how much I enjoyed it. It basically consumed my life for a few months. The cover art is a little corny, but the main character depicted on it does kind of remind me of Sam now that I think about it. What you looking at? Oh, it's a fantasy series I used to love. I try to angle the cover away from her, but she's already peeking over my shoulder. It's got a woman with a sword on the front. I'm not surprised you like it. Listen, I don't love the cover, but you have to trust me, it's surprisingly good. The second novel gets crazy, and I think it has my favorite characters maybe ever. They're all distinct and kind of awful. And it's one of the first queer things I read. Sam's eyebrows go up and she gets a mischievous look in her eye. Oh yeah, that makes even more sense. Should I buy a sword? Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be posing like that. The atmosphere in the store is suddenly completely unbearable, and I'm thinking very hard about my facial expression. Hey, it's, you're the worst. I get it. Well, if I'm gonna try to embarrass you, I may as well embarrass myself back. She spins around and marches over to the kids' fantasy section, kneels, and pulls out a thick red tome. Found it! I fiddle with my hair while she waltzes back over triumphantly, conscious that we're talking about this in a public place. I don't think I've seen this series before. Yeah, I don't think many kids read it, honestly, but my school library had it. I used to rent this series out over and over again, but I didn't like the later books at all. Oh, what? You just grew out of it? Nah, I had this girl character in it who I loved, but she starts a romance plot in the later books with this idiot guy that just existed to make jokes. I hate that kind of character. As a kid, I thought I just hated romance stuff, but eventually it started to come together. I found her so relatable, but couldn't understand why she would want a boyfriend at all. Makes sense now, though. I had a similar feeling with a few games growing up. I guess that's just what happens when you grow up lesbian. Yeah. Confusing times in a heteronormative world. Sam laughs a little and moves to put the book back in its rightful place, but I hear a disgruntled cough next to me. An older man browsing the side table next to us is glaring right at me, not saying anything. He shakes his head at me and loudly shuffles away, coughing. It takes a minute for my brain to catch up, and I blink at the empty space he was just standing in. Man, I wish I had more time to read chill stuff while working on my degree. I get so much assigned reading, you've no idea. It doesn't seem like Sam saw him, and she's outwardly cheerful as ever. Yeah. Wanna grab something to eat? I think we're both feeling a little starved. I should have eaten breakfast. Okay, sure! That sounds good to me. Sounded as forced as it was, I hope she didn't notice. Just, give me a sec. I half run, half walk over to the manga section and pick up the first volume of the manga series she was telling me about, determined to forget about the old man. There's no way he overheard us and reacted like that. He's ancient. It's probably just his resting old person face. Old people love to stare. I pay in a daze and find myself back in the shopping center, Sam curiously surveying the nearby stalls and store entrances. Seems a lot of them have closed up since I was last here. One of the last standing plastered in closing sale signs. Alright, so they're going on their date. So we're past the 10-minute mark. I think I'm gonna pause it here. So yeah, it's a lovely visual novel. It's a lovely queer visual novel. Happy Pride Month. Woo woo. I'm kind of not vibing it right now. Maybe it's just the day. Maybe I'm like not vibing a visual novel. But it's not really grabbing me as anything exciting or interesting. Like, yes, there is the dream at the start, but it's not really picking up. Like, we haven't talked about the dream. There's an old man just kind of doing what old men do, and I'm not intrigued yet. But this is cute, lovely visual novel. Maybe I'm not vibing the voices right now. But that's a little taste of it. So Dream Spectra is the name of this. Let's see if I can go back to the main menu. Yes. Yep, so Dream Spectra. I bet it'll pick up. Yeah. So there you go. Visual novel. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Take care.